all the names of the members who are in support of the motion for openness. And I therefore read the name of the patriots, borrowing from Senior Peter Kaluma. Mr. Speaker, I began with myself. The Honorable Ekomas Mwengi Mutuse, yours truly. The Honorable Owen Baya. The Honorable Japheth Nyakundi. Matthias Robi. Kimani Ishungwa. Member for Kikuyu and Majority Leader. Abdul Rahim Daud. Patrick Munene Dwiga. Eric Wamombi, the member for Madera. George Kariuki. Kili Daniel Karido. Dorothy Mudhoni Ikiara. Mwangi Kiunjuri. Boro Ambore. Elizabeth Kairemia. Edwin Mugo Gishoke. Rindikiri Mugambi. Jane Kagiri. Anne Murada. John Paul Murigi. Gikaria David. John Kirago. Mary Mainge. Alice Nganga. Wambugo Wainaina. Mashua Waidaka. Kuria Kimani. George Kitonga Murugara. Simon Nganga Kingara. John Kiaria Wainaina. Shadrach Mwiti. Honorable Joseph Wainaina, nominated. Betty Maina. Geoffrey Kiringa Waroko. Roko. Gigi Kagombe. Julius Taitumu. Duncan Maina Madenge. Kwenya Dhoko. John Juguna Wanjiko. John Kanyuithia Mutunga. Honorable Junet Mohamed, the leader of minority. Honorable Mohamed Abdikadir. Honorable Yakub Ado. Honorable Richard Ken Chonga. Honorable Ali Wario. Honorable Ruwaida Obo. Honorable Hamisi Chome Abdi. Abdikadir Mohamed. Zamzam Mohamed. Rashid Benzimba. Said Buya. Peter Shake. Peter Masara. Mishi Juma Mboko. Joyce Osogo Bensuda. Fatuma Masito. Mohamed Machele. Aduma Owor. Jerusha Momanyi. Honorable Dr. Professor Gogo Lilian. Millie Odhiambo, the one and only. Honorable Irene Mayaka, my sister. Honorable Dick Maungu. Honorable Joshua Oron. Honorable Walter Owino. Honorable Patrick Osero. Honorable Molfason Barongo. Mark Ogola Nyamita. Tom Ondege. Gisairo Ombane. Oku Kaunya. Rosa Mbuyu. Charles Were. Fatuma Mohamed. Paul Abuor. Badu Twalib. Dr. Charles Ochieng. Caleb Amisi Luyai. Elisha Odhiambo. Farah Maalim. Elijah Memusi Kanchori. Kakuta Maimai Hamisi. Aden Daud Mohamed. Honorable Honorable Wanjala. Honorable Peter Orero. Honorable Martin Peters Owino. Honorable George Peter Kaluma. Honorable TJ Kajuang. Chiforomondo Mwangale. Honorable Donya Doris. Stephen Mogaka. Felix Odiwor. Geoffrey Odanga. Honorable Tim Wanyonyi. Honorable Christine Ombaka. Honorable Hussein Weitan. Honorable George Aladwa. Joseph Oyula. John Bwire. Omar Mwinyi. Catherine Omanyo. Danson Mwashako of Wiper Party. Innocent Mugabe, Charles Nguna, Mwingi West of Wiper Party, Honorable Elsie Muhanda, Honorable J.L. Sunguli of Kilgoris, Honorable Udgun Siad, Honorable Dr. John Ariko, Honorable Tindi Mwale, Otiende Amolo Senior Counsel. Mr. Speaker, the House takes notice that Honorable Otiende Amolo is one of the makers of the Constitution that we are implementing. Honorable Christopher Aseka, Honorable Paul Ekwon Nabuin, Honorable Nicholas Gikor of Turkana East, Honorable Yusuf Mohammed, Honorable Abdgadir Hussein Mohammed, James Koyo, Sarah Paulata Korere, Honorable Umker Arun Mohammed, Honorable John Nikal.
James.
Yes, my sincere apologies for the correctness of the record. This is Honorable Dr. Professor James Nikal, the member for Seme. Honorable Daniel Manduku, Honorable Mohamed Ado, Honorable Wario Guyo, Honorable Paul Katana, Maurice Kakai Bissau, Emmanuel Wangwe, Bernard Shinyali, my friend Nabi Nabwera, Patrick Makau Kingola of the Wiper Party Mavoko constituency, and Commissioner of the Public Parliamentary Service Commission, very able, voted by members of this House. I thank you in a special way, my senior brother. Honorable Shakil Shabil Hamed, Honorable Aden Kainan, Honorable Dr. Aden Kainan, Honorable Fatuma Jeho, Honorable Amina Munyazi Laura, Honorable Gertrude Mbeyo, Honorable Adipo Akwome. Mr. Speaker, if you allow me, I can have a sip of my water.
Go ahead.
Number 134. Number 134, Abdi Omar Shurie, the chairman of the Committee of this House on Public Debt. Honorable Tom Oluoch, the member for Dagoretti Beatrice Elachi. Honorable Samuel Arama, Honorable Guyo Jaldesa Professor, Honorable Anton Kibagedi, my brother, Honorable Samuel Atandi, my brother, Honorable Ruth Busia, Honorable Ruth Odinga Busia, the women rep for Kisumu County, Honorable Eve Obara, Honorable Johnson Manya Naika of Mumias East, Kipyegon Joanna, Omboko Milemba, Marwa Maisori, Moses Kirima, Lydia Aiga Mizigi, Adan Aji Yusuf, Mumina Bonaya, Charles Gimose, Mohamed Tubi, Zahir Janda, Clemens Lawyer, Zuleka Hulbal Arun, Lekumontare Jackson, member for Samburu East, Anton Kenga Mpe, ukimwona Mpe, Bashir Abdullahi, Didmas Barasa, Malulu Injendi, Geoffrey Mulanya, Frederick Ikana. Mr. Speaker, for completeness of the record, there are names that I have cancelled and I have signed against the cancellation. Honorable Titus Amala, Joseph Dena, Honorable Kivai Kagesi, Honorable Vincent Musyoka aka Kawaya, member for Mwala, Honorable Fabian Muli, Honorable Caleb Mule, Honorable Joshua Mwalio, Honorable Dr. Rachel Nyamai Kaki, Honorable Nimrod Mbai aka KPLC, Honorable Dido Raso, Honorable Lekuton of Laisamis, Honorable Chief Whip Silvanos Osoro, Honorable Abdisarat K. Ali, Honorable Abdul Haro, Honorable Mary Emase, Irene Joki, Nebat Muriuki, George Gachagua, Stephen Karani, Gidhua wa Masukuru, Rahabu Mukami Washira, Joroge Wainaina, Elijah Njoroge Kururia, Epuyu Nanok Daniel, Mudhoni Marubu Monica, Kenneth Tungulu, Mudhama Stanley, Joseph Emanthe Namur, Faith Gitau, Cecilia Asieni Ngitit, Pamela Njoki Njeru, Rahab
Robert Basil,
the member for Yata and Wiper Party. Protas Akuja, Kasim Sawa Tandaza, Pauline Lengimis, Honorable Dr. Robert Pukose, Honorable George Sunguia, Honorable Joash Nyamoko, Kitlai Olentutu, Lea Sankaire, Lemankon Aramat, Agnes Pareño, Gabriel Tongoyo, Rebecca Tongei, Catherine Wambilinya, John Makali of Kandui, John Chikati, Susan of Tharaka Nithi, the women rep for Tharaka Nithi County, Mburu Kahangara, Geoffrey Wandeto, Ronald Karauri, Jackson Koech, Jackson Kosgei of Baringo, Adams Kipsanai, Kagogo Bowen, Jematia Sergon, William Kamket, Catherine Ngelechei, Ruben Kiborek, Kimaiyo Gideon, Musa Sirma, Joseph Kipkarus, Joshua Kandie, Charles Kamuren, John Waluke, Richard Yegon, Richard Kilel, Brighton Yegon, Francis Sigei, Kipngetich Koech, Lynette Chepkoril Toto, Justice Kemei, Nelson Koech, Bitwes Kemei, Joseph Cherorot, Kibet Komugoi, Hilary Kosigei, Benjamin Langat, Mutai Alfred Kiprono, Liza Chelule, Joseph Tonui, Paul Chebor, Fred Kapondi, Lilian Sioi, Naomi Jilo Wako, Faisal Abdi Bader, Alpha Miruka of Bamachoke Chache, Deko Baro, Innocent Obiri, Ogola Gideon, Honorable Sabina Chege, the party leader of the Jubilee Party, Peter Lochakamping of Sigor, Samuel Chemulel, Rael Kasiwai, David Kosing, Titus Lote, Joseph Samal Womwa, Honorable, the handwriting is sometimes difficult, right? The member for Samburu North.
Eli.
The Honorable
Letipila Eli.
Lelitila Lady of Samburu North. The Honorable Kareke Mbiuki. The Honorable Martin Pepela. Wanami Wamboka. David Ochieng. Ferdinand Kevin Wanyonyi. Gladys Boss Chepkosgei Sholei, the women rep for Sinigishu and my former teacher. Paul Kipchil Biego. Marianne Kitani. Samuel Kiprono Chepkonga. Janet Sitienei. Muge Chepkosgei Cynthia. Joses Kosgei Lelmengit. David Kiplagat. Julius Kipibiwot. Julius K. RUTO. Bernard Kitur. Phyllis Barto, Professor. Oscar K. Sudi. Engineer Oscar Sudi. Dan Wanyama. Honorable Dr. Adagala Beatrice. Amina Dika. Abdi Ali Abdi. Hussein Abdi Bare. Gonzi Rai. Ibrahim Abdi Sanei. Honorable Ker Kasim. Honorable Salah Farah. Karoli Omondi. Robert Gishimu. Michael Mushira. Jared Okello. Jared Okello is my last name, making a total of 291 members. Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I don't intend to anticipate the debate.
I will not allow you to.
Yeah, because this is just a notice of motion. But Mr. Speaker, there are matters that surround the notice of the motion that needs your guidance and action, Mr. Speaker, because, Mr. Speaker, this is a very momentous issue. Because, as you are aware, when this country gave itself the new constitution, Mr. Speaker, Kenyans were very happy. And this is one of the moments in this House, Mr. Speaker, when we are going to exercise Article 150, which has not happened before. So, Mr. Speaker, this is a very, very important matter for this nation, Mr. Speaker, that is being exercised through this House. But having said, Mr. Speaker, as you are aware, there are members from our side and members from the other side who have signed to this petition, to this motion, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I wanted to get your assurance as the boss of this House, as the leader of this House, as the Speaker of this House, Mr. Speaker, that the 291 members of Parliament who have signed to this motion, Mr. Speaker, their safety and security will be guaranteed, Mr. Speaker. Because the motion does not end at the tabling, at the notice of motion today. It will go through a process. It will be formally again moved. Members will debate and members will vote on it. Mr. Speaker, we want those 291 members of Parliament to turn up here the day of voting, Mr. Speaker, without missing any one of them, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have just passed the new Inspector General of Police the other day here, Mr. Kanja. Not really. He must take responsibility as the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Speaker, to guarantee the safety, as the Inspector General of the country, Mr. Speaker, to guarantee the safety and the security of the 291 members. Mr. Speaker, you know this thing. What we are doing is not a small thing, Mr. Speaker. When Trump was being removed, was being impeached in the United States, Mr. Speaker, you know what he attempted to do. And what can happen here, you know, Mr. Speaker. And let us not fight, let us not begrudge anyone, because what the House is doing is constitutional, because the House is just exercising its mandate. It's not doing anything outside the Constitution. There is nothing unconstitutional that's happening in this House, Mr. Speaker. You can impeach a cabinet secretary, you can impeach a deputy president, you can impeach the president if you wish so. So, Mr. Speaker, this is an exercise that is given to us by the Constitution So, Mr. Speaker,
You've made your point.
I have made my point, but I conclude by saying this, Mr. Speaker. That, Mr. Speaker, when we were elected, Mr. Speaker, as members of Parliament, we became the staff of the Parliamentary Service Commission. Each member here, Mr. Speaker, they are employees of the Parliamentary Service Commission, which you are the chairman, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I have spoken on behalf of the members because when they were signing, that is what they told me. Mr. Speaker, as the minority leader, they told me, we are in support of this thing, we are really ready to move, but we want things done legally and procedurally and within the Constitution, inside Parliament and outside Parliament. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Whip, what's your point of order?
Honourable Speaker, I also seek your guidance and indulgence on the notice of motion that has just been tabled here today, because we all agree that post-2010 Constitution, this is unprecedented. In as much as it happened years back, this is very new, post-2010 Constitution, and we will need a bit of some guidance. Ordinarily, Honourable Speaker, any motion that is brought before this House and that is of public interest goes through the entire process, including public participation, Honourable Speaker. I need to seek your guidance and indulgence on the place for public participation as far as this notice of motion is concerned. Because looking at the jurisprudence that has been made by the courts and the lower legislative arm, which is the county assemblies, on the impeachments of the governors and deputy governors, Honourable Speaker, you'll realize and notice that many impeached governors or their deputies challenge their impeachment based on the process of public participation, Honourable Speaker. This is unprecedented, and of course it's my view that to replicate the same, to what happens on the impeachment of governors and deputy governors, and they invoke the element of public participation across the country.
You've made your point.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Majority Leader. Before you, Majority Leader, Farah has been raising his hand. I'll give you 1 minute, Farah.
Mr. Speaker, I also join the other colleagues in this.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Joseph Munyoro, mimi ni mbunge wa eneo la Kigumo, na ile kitu inatushangaza na inatutia wasiwasi ni kwamba wale watu wameanzilisha na kusema wanataka kumpindua na kumngoa mamlakani Gachagua ni watu wa mlima, na ni vibaya kwa kusema sisi tunaweza kuwa wale wanaongoza huo mswada wa kumngoa, sababu huyo ndio kiongozi wetu, ndiye tumesimama na yeye, na sisi tulisema kama watu wa Murang'a na viongozi kutoka Murang'a, sisi hatutakuhusishwa na hatuwezi kubali kutia mswada kama huo, kama kuupitisha hata ukikuja bungeni. Na ndio tulikuwa tunafikiria ile kitu ilikuwa muhimu ni kwanza hayo mambo yaletwe kwa UDA party, sababu tuna mechanism za dispute resolution.
Lakini bado nitakuuliza hili kwa sababu Mwengi Mutuse si mwanachama wa UDA, ataleta vipi swala?
Mwengi Mutuse sio mwanachama, lakini chama kiko na haya mambo kwanza tuyajadili hapa. Accusations, sababu kuna watu wa UDA hapo wametia sahihi. Hawezi tia sahihi kama watu wa chama hawajui ama wenye chama hawajui. Na nikusema pia ametia tik hiyo mambo iendelee, na ndio nasema hiyo ilikuwa inastahili kuletwa kwanza wa chama tujue shida ni gani, alafu pia deputy president apewe solution, na mimi napewe wakati na wewe ya kujiongea, ajiongea, aseme haya mambo mnasema iko namna hii ama namna hii. Lakini sasa hii vile kunaenda hajapewa wakati, tutaenda bungeni, huo mswada utajadiliwa, hatapata wakati wa kuongea ama kuleta maoni yake ama ukweli wake, na pia upitishwe ama uangushwe, na bado hatakuwa amekuwa participation.
Mbunge wa Sare Amos Mwago amemkosoa Speaker Moses Wetangula kwa kuzungumzia swala hili ilhali yeye ndiye atakuwa kama judge akatika swala hili zima. Vile vile una shida na jinsi ambavyo Speaker na vile vile naibu wake Gladys Bosholei waliweza kujiendesha haswa kuhusiana na hoja hii kabla ya kuwasilishwa bungeni?
Kusema ukweli ya Speaker si kusikia vile alisema, lakini ya Deputy Speaker, naibu Speaker nilimsikiza. Na nikasema ako na haki sababu hata yeye ni mjumbe. lakini speaker si mjumbe. Speaker ni arbitrator, vile nakaanga pale, ni kama judge akiongea juu ya kesi iko mbele yake. So kama alisema kitu chochote kulingana na hiyo kesi chenye kinaweza onyesha msimamo wake, hiyo haistahili. Lakini hiyo sijasikia vizuri ama sijaisikia nijue alisema namna gani. Lakini Gachagua'S nilisikiza na nikasema yeye yako na haki ya kuongea, lakini nikamkosoa nikasema huyo kiongozi ni wetu na sisi hatutaki kusikia watu wakitaka kumngatua kiongozi anayesimamia mambo yetu kwa mlima.
Kwa hivyo vile vile ungetaka swala hilo haswa, ama katika hali hii nini kifanyike? Ni Spika Wetangula apatiwe na fursa hiyo ama mtafanya vipi?
Sasa hii ashasema mswada umeingia bungeni kihalali, sasa ni kuendelea na process mpaka mwisho. Ukipita hapo uende kwa Senate, na pia Senate nao wazungumzie na wajadiliane kama watatengeneza kamati ya wale watu 11 ama watasikiza Senate mzima. Sasa hiyo itakuwa huko, sababu tayari mlango umefungwa, sasa ni kusonga mbele.